say a very good evening to you all for doing the listening. My name is Amandzeba Phiiphi Smyyth, and this is the Showbiz Roundtable. Tonight, I'm not the one doing the show alone.
Funny Love Radio, the lifestyle radio.
Show is being produced by DJ Nice. But I believe that by the end of the show, whatever that we might have left out, you will be able to also fix it in to make it a complete show. Once again, my name is Amandzeba Phiiphi Smyyth. I will appreciate that you stay glued to your radio set or your online radio. Of course, we're live on your radio. We're live on your online radio. If you want to join the show, please tune in to funnyloveradio.com or Funny Love Radio. Funny Love Radio on Facebook. On Instagram, it's Funny Love Radio GH. And on YouTube too, it's also Funny Love Radio GH. But then
Funny
again,
Love
if you
Radio,
want to also
the
tune in
lifestyle
as well,
radio.
go to martunain.com and just type Funny Love Radio. Our logo will pop up. Then you can listen to us live. Good evening once again. The name is Amandzeba Phiiphi Smyyth. 46 after 6. I have in the studios with me my man at Lafia, aka Mr. James Clark. Tonight we are looking at an issue which I believe that it's something that is really pertaining to be discussed. And please do ask me why and what kind of issue is that. What is the issue? I took a leave for like 2 weeks and traveled to the northern side of the country. Specifically, I went to Ashanti region. And what I saw, I believe
Funny Love Radio,
it is
the
an
lifestyle radio.
It was an eyesore, and I just said, it might be more. You be saying, "I am paying for no Sebio, Sika, one more GG, any taxes, or more GG, any bossy or more bond. Do they use that money to the right? Your friends are there. I mean, the right works or the right jobs. These are real issues that we need to look at, and I believe that you should also, join the discussion to make it a very fruitful one, of course. I'm pretty much sure that along the line, my brother Kojo King will be joining us. And we'll also be having Mr. Handsome joining us live on the show. The show is proudly produced by DJ Nice and proudly sponsored by Brandy's Novel, 247 Zara Case Shop,
Funny
and
Love
247
Radio,
Pop Joint,
the lifestyle
as
radio.
well as 247 Boutique. These are past sponsors for tonight's show. Once again, the name is Amandzeba Phiiphi Smyyth. I don't know why my headset is actually disturbing me like that, so I believe I have to take it off.
These are my people, complex and singing on the hook.
I say a year back 2 weeks in here. We take here a little bit of leave to the northern to the Ashanti region. I may call them shocky fine. My main say and no ma a creative art industry. A bit say a friend in Centauri site. May call a year Lake Bosomtre. May call Lake Bosomtre. I went to Lake Bosomtre. Honestly, then the mentality of the man was that say I was just going to have fun. I was going for a holiday or for a 2-week break.
Lifestyle radio.
But to my dismay surprise, when I went in there, the things that I saw, it wasn't something that I can really describe. And I felt we all need to share what's happening in our country. It's about creative arts industry. I'm a creative art person. Mr. James Clark is also a creative art person. How do we solve such things? These are basically the things that we are going to talk about. If my producer will allow me that space to really, to extend it up to like 8 p.m., I'll be much glad. All right, like I said, in the studios with me tonight is my man, Mr. James Clark. James, good evening.
Good evening, brother.
Now, it's saying,
yes, right.
go there, right there. Now, me just say, "Bibi aboko there."
Oh, radio. You think we
Funny Love Radio, your lifestyle radio.
James, there's this thing that before say, it is bothering us as a state. Now, I was saying we as creative art people, no, we can't ask them. Me call Ashanti region about 2 weeks ago. Now, me ne enquirano ne eko on a holiday. Or maybe school choir na me ne omo eko. Until then, the thinking was that's okay, fine. When I go like a day or two, we could go for some, some vacation or some visitation to some of the places because they don't know there. Until about time, it's okay, fine. Then let's take a stroll to Lake Bosomtwe. Honestly speaking, when we went in there, the sort of things that I saw, I felt it was something that said we all need to discuss and talk about it.
Okay.
One, this is the issue. As a tourist site, the road that leads to Lake Bosomtwe in the Ashanti region.
Funny Love Radio, your lifestyle
to the extent
radio.
that you wouldn't even want to go there for a tourist attraction. Na me bisa say say ye be ni year senior say ye na eye Ashanti regional minister Simon Osei Mensah ho na ofi eye officer constituency which is Bosomtwe constituency eye MPP Ashanti regional MPP chairman Wuntumi. He's also from that same region. Osanso Fida constituency, he's got lots of properties on that stretch of the road. Osanso ko Mubioma, the MP of the area is the current educational minister, Honorable Yao Educhum. Let me be say, so the way a man I can't wait here no. What did he say? You bet to me. Any money you bush for, and I say,
Funny Love Radio, your lifestyle radio.
For tourist sites, and I said, dang. Because me, when I think about it now, honestly, I don't really understand it. And I feel it's not something that I alone can talk about it. We all need to discuss it, we all need to share it. And we need to also pass on the information to government. For government to also see, say you go for our problem as ministers. Honorable Ibrahim Awa. They see or you're action oriented. Makoko Kumante, they say he's the creative art's finest. I am asking, say, do you think that with these people, with these leaders, you bet to me ask the narrative of our tourism, our creative arts industry in our country, and now considering the nature of the roles in there, this is just one aspect of it. Now come see me the video ni I am a producer, DJ Nice. Now go video no. Ma omo share on Facebook, omo share on Instagram.
Funny Love Radio,
those who are also watching us on YouTube, so that they will also see what I am talking about. That this is something disheartening that if we don't look at it, it will disturb the entire country. Oko Krobit said Botswana makes about 70% of their income from tourism.
Okay.
So why can't we do the same thing? Quite recently, see friends in Rwanda. It's one of the finest places in Africa, and also in the world, that you want to visit. You feel you have to go to Dubai for tourist visitation. Why can't you also turn our country into that same manner? Honorable James Clark, let me ask you, do you think when we say we want to do it, you can say, is this the approach or what?
Okay, senior man,
thank you.
Funny Love Radio, your lifestyle radio.
First of all, now we'll come about tourism. I would like to talk about domestic because
of course that's basically what I'm talking about.
External tourism not there some way. But when we talk about domestic tourism now, the when you say
amplify your voice,
okay, when we talk about domestic tourism, the when you say you beat me aye. You beat me aye, but yana here investment, any here good leaders with good foresight. We have to identify the locations, which I believe we have the locations already. Some of the locations needs a bit of touch-ups. That is renovations. Locations need here renovations.
Funny Love Radio, your lifestyle radio.
So here say, capital intensive. Now, when we have leaders that believe in tourism, which is domestic tourism.
Okay.
First of all, point to the minimum say, almost rounds, check all these places.
Yeah.
Now, cost 3 months visitations new year. Let's say you can use just a month to tour Ghana.
Yeah, that's
because as a tourism ambassador and as a tourism minister, for you to even tour Greater Accra and know all the tourism sites, need to take you about a month. Now we have 16 regions.
A month?
Sorry. In Accra alone, it's going to take you about a month because Accra soon. When you say about a week ago, we called Dreamland Beach Resorts.
Where?
Adan.
Okay.
Adan 4. We could do 4 days for her.
You had a good time.
Oh yeah, definitely. Now,
went to the
Funny Love Radio, your lifestyle radio.
It's me call you know.
James, you went there with your wife or your girlfriend?
Me call you know.
James, you went there with your wife or your girlfriend?
Yes, me call you know.
Yes.
It was
you didn't acquire
Juma and I didn't call you. Okay. Juma and I didn't call you. Sometimes you know your
I'm just asking you.
Okay. So I went there because of job.
You went there for business.
Now, the people say, "Yem penny for no as to omo year Jumano." They don't help them. Omo I didn't make us.
As so one.
You see, our chief directors,
okay,
and our chief director
of the Ministry
of Tourism, Creative Arts,
yeah,
and our Arts and Culture.
Yeah.
Okay, your chief director and your appointing minister, apart from the onunim, your appointing no, any the onunim who chief director and one other betinasi. No actually said these are the places that we have.
This Funny Love Radio, your lifestyle
these
radio.
Are places that we want to work on. These are places that have not been touched. Then you let them know the potential of all these places. Once you show them the potentials, then you have to let them know, say, when you invest so and so at this place,
okay,
this is what we are going to make out of the place.
Okay.
Aside of that, Adebakwa Minimini said, we can also look out for government-private businessmen partnership.
Okay, like PPP.
Yes.
Private partnership.
Yes.
Okay.
And you know, once ammonia sir, na bibia mo pese ye government. A problem. Because you see, people blame
James, sorry, okay. But let me say this. I remember somewhere last year, the last 2 years, Honorable Kennedy Ejapon was ranting all over, said they should give him Cape Coast Castle as a private person to manage, and he will
Funny Love Radio,
the narrative
your lifestyle radio
in our country.
But you watch check, you say the amana.
So from my last count on my last checks, it has never been given to him as a private person.
Young farmer, do you blame him? He's a businessman. I know Honorable Kennedy Japan as a businessman who loves money. He knows the impetus and the interest.
He has passion for money.
He loves money.
Aside
of the passion, yes. Onimbebi ordinity beshe apesika edi rebi bimama scan ayisika amanenye sika no mo. All right. What I say? Yeah. He's one of the people I believe most of the youth they look up to. Now, also Monfa Hamano na ultimately the place upside down. Monfa Manoa, how do you blame him? But what I'm saying is these tourism sites can give us a lot of money.
Funny Love Radio,
we always
your lifestyle radio.
Bauxite, manganese,
diamond,
gold, oil, and stuff.
These are the things
but
that as a country,
but I can tell you, domestic tourism alone can give us a lot of money and can employ a lot of the youth.
Which is already doing that.
And it can also take most of the youth out of the streets.
Okay.
You see, what can I say before Lake Busomche and your children that
2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
The concert show honor. That's it's a friend say a friend say what's the name? Bosomcho constituency. Lake Bosomcho falls in the Bosomcho constituency.
Yeah.
Then the current educational minister, Honorable Yao Educhum.
Okay.
The constituency, Honor Ofi, a Honor Ashanti regional minister, a Hosun of Ashanti regional
Funny Love Radio, your lifestyle radio.
A town of your copram, so Jachi, a Honufi, and your friend is Honorable Yao Educhum, so I also feel Jachi. Wound to me, I think it's from either Swedru or friends. There's a town on that road, Swedru, I think either say. Pramso Hobby. I don't know the exact time, but he's also from
BBC Pramso or something. I hear on radio.
Good. From Pramso, that's also the road. That's all. They are on the same stretch. But the road that leads to that place.
No road, no the Minia.
No, the tourist site itself, no. Le Bosum Chorn no, and yet even attractive to even say that you want to go there for your friends for tourist visitation.
I want to know what was there. Greater Accra, say what with Jamestown, Usher Forts.
Yeah, I know that.
These two places can
well,
give.
Recently they held the Chalewote Festival.
And they have
Funny Love Radio, your lifestyle
the
radio.
Independent Square, Accra Sports Stadium, Kwame Nkrumah Mausoleum, the Castle, Greater Accra Castle,
the Osu Castle, okay.
The La Palm Beach Resorts and the beach itself. La Beach
Resorts.
Then the La Palm Beach Resort itself, and then the beach resort itself can also generate a lot of funds.
I believe it's generating,
but not what we are looking at. You see, this is it. The minister has a lot of things to do. Where are the priority areas? So who your business and how the sketch be more and I did you much on sir. When you say penny be American penny bia you be appointing an answer.
Funny Love Radio, your lifestyle radio.
Now our good intentions. Okay. But as to what position we are in Crawford one and one Otiomo and as a plans are not proud to over take it over now. He uses that team and the plan that he has. Okay. Because the Martin said, Oba be minister now be MP and now be media. Or don't any team or any campaign who take your position we are. Saneman SSN. I didn't think
I send on the common now. On a month for more big cabin, Kukano, almost a month for Janasifoniano. SSN. I feel good that your friend gay and my sword ego. And now, but do
all right, maybe share and no, the mission is say, what was say, let's say, and ne Odimi Bahay, is she our baby, a year one, a your dog, anything my woman.
Funny Love Radio, your lifestyle radio.
If I don't believe in you, if I don't trust in what you are doing, I wouldn't have come, yes. And I have to know, say, the Amibabe and also no. Okay, a beboa, and answer Mwa. We have to put all together as a package. Yeah. Now, proud to Ubabe show we so not and come up and I mean we did before. Anytime I make our station, that means we have something in common.
Of course.
And I'm a partner to general manager and answer, programs manager and answer, DJ Biwaha. The relationship between me and them will not be like what I have with you.
That's true.
It's a very different thing. Until say, yeah, why introduction? I'm here being a bonding big. Data makers and say, Obi be take your position or team on your planning or blueprint or be your commercial say you not Sakonya we are when you be.
And Funny Love Radio, your lifestyle radio.
A man bad for corner for Bano. Also on the team, any agenda I must set it. And when you take up the position, the chief director will sway you to his line. One year you forget about your team. So when you forget about your team, whatever you are doing with the chief director goes with it, because the chief directors are there for the government, for their selfish interests and the government, the party in power. Because chief director is the entire Yomed. What you say? It is a banner, sir. Obe who says, Urefi, who team now on your mobile, and one man with team, no, any chief director and team, no, I'm falling in love. Obe who said the piano, oh, call one way. What chief director, no, ABO fee, let's say, Ofi. Why not you say, oh, go the power glide in the bow? Apart from that, no, see, men who say, oh, it's me.
Funny Love Radio, your lifestyle radio.
It's all not being nine is a means of your baban or pursue say and piss can you find your sadiano. It is all catch and say, young compuano, coy bibi, Yanko says, and puano, beaches, near Fena, intimate tourism, Embra beaches are. That is not his intention. His plan and the mindset that he has, Snisse, Obema, Ko, IFA. What you say? It is a team, no team, Nancy. No man fall in love, no man says, okay, it's about Ghana. But okay, you should be a quay one punano. A ponosi no, because of polythene pollution, plastic waste pollutions, and you manuma bintino. Say you could desalty a punano and I clean a punano every week. You waste this car. But the following week, no, a punoma side the fifu fraba get go. Until say yet midi recycling plants bear 5 and 10 about greater cra. You can see a desalty a punana say you cleaning puanoa.
Funny Love Radio,
the next
your
5
lifestyle
years
radio.
What you say?
Why can't
we cannot do it because you don't have recycling plants. And I say, who need recycling plants are? Say, and then
Polythene has a lot of recycling plants.
Oh, bruh, it's not enough. Let me tell you something. Then I make them. What say? Anopa will be a with your moving machines, rollers. Eboka society. No crowd to say, "Come, make us say me." Me quite done a strategy. We said, yeah, we can bring rollers. Some big trucks nechi. In Anopa 2. Ebi si punano say a nekosa. Ebe call the end no necessary and a feeling in every. People can come and have fun. But anywhere, a pono as watching a buana sign and we do. Then the feeling in I saw the polythene bag in our back. What you say? And at the more I was a son, the more I afford to 2 polythene bags a puno winnie bar. Almost to Tugumo.
Funny Love Radio, your lifestyle radio.
Almost to Tugumo, Teshi, almost to Tugumo, Tema, almost to Tugumo, Hoy, like almost all the coastal lands. Enti epono so da hono so epono obi directing no. Enti say you know untimi clear within a shortest possible time until say what enough waste planting machines are a bit ma take care of those things. Enti no near capital intensive and you cannot recycle it within the next 4-5 years. Now yem fa say yem fa baby to say kwawu. Say what power gliding. Okay, Chinese for omo mountainous areas. Into omo innovations be brave. Now, and Brana me share video be. Obe say omo mountain be to say satellite no. Obe 4 steps, obe kwa kutu anu 4 steps no say anu akosro. Okosro abit so wo abit market all the way to Greater Accra.
James, you are swaying me from the subject.
No.
Funny Love Radio, your lifestyle radio.
James, me pacho onya wo tell mama. Me see you are swaying me from my main focus on my main subject because one, I am looking at that enclave or that section of the tourism, that Bosumchu constituency because
okay.
you me compare
because you were there.
Because a horn one all broaden at the end. I like that.
It's
me pacho with senior oh ye nase and I mean nia oh ye no say what broaden at the end one man big. I agree with you. But this one, I want us to look at that particular thing.
Okay. You want us to center our
on that particular place because say you fa me person next week so I said that for say you fa me fan say be like what you are saying now. Maybe we could go to Jamestown, take pictures to that effect. Then we'll come and discuss the issues. This is how I feel that when we speak and what we say now, our leaders will listen to us.
Funny Love Radio, your lifestyle radio.
Good.
But I've watched footages on TV several times.
Okay.
On various television.
Have you plans to have the chance to watch the video? I did there. Have you seen that? Have you seen it?
To be honest with you, I've not watched your video, but I have watched a couple of videos years back and months back.
Okay, fine. If that is the situation, permit me to play you this song from Big Pan. He called this one Punish Me. I want us to finish Punish Me, yes. So Mr. Zizi, let's go.
Man on earth, my wisdom was worth any purse, but had a curse that hurt worse than giving birth. My first verse explains some of the games she was playing. I'm blaming myself cause in my wealth was where her pain would haven. Behaving like a money hungry hooker. Funny how the money took off from an average honey to a stunning looker. I look back and reminisce how we used to kiss and smash hips in the G-ass I bought her last Chris. She got too big for her bridges, but the bridge is over. Not the one in Queens, I mean the one she dreamed and wasn't sober. Told her how I felt, gasped me when she cried for help. Supplied the guilt trip and I was whipped without a belt. I felt stupid, Cupid struck me with a poison arrow. Should've drowned you when I found you, crushing in my boy's Camaro. I didn't bother, but you probably find your lover dead. You robbed me of my honor, you ain't shit like my mother said.
Come back, come back, come back, come back to me. Punish me. I've been so bad, won't you come back?
Nah, baby, I'm not gonna be able to do it. You blew it, threw it all away, cause you were stupid, girl, why'd you do it? I might've knew it by the way you gave me a baby, then left a day before I ever saw the sun that God made me. It's hard, maybe we can make amends, be friends. We're only hurting all of us for certain by forsaking him. Just take it in, don't even say a word. Observe the way you were, preserve these words so you won't play the herb ever again. Never pretend that he doesn't have a father. I'm always there and you don't wanna bother. I honor my word on my father's grave, got him through his hardest age so he can thrive and survive in these modern days. I wanna raise my little man, but you keep persistent. I'm insisting you chill for real before you come up missing. Listen, I don't wanna fight, I'd rather do what's right. A boy needs a father, that's the most important part of his life.
Come back, come back, come back, come back to me. Punish me. I've been so bad, won't you come back? Come back, come back, come back, come back to me. Punish me. I've been so bad, won't you come back?
It's 27.
Sweaters with leather seams, feathered wings and rings with emeralds right out of Geraldines. Several dreams and
I
dreams.
beg your pardon, it's 12 minutes after
Had a lap to
7 right here on your radio, Finding Love Radio.
be for real, like
And this is Showbiz Roundtable.
your money fresh, give
We
me
are
the next.
discussing entertainment, we are discussing issues pertaining or issues bothering our creative arts industry.
The long dog with bomb, this
Those that leads to our creative or tourism sites.
harder than get your hands off my
If they are worth using to our tourism sites.
Please leave, cut
These
that
are the things that we are looking at, these are the questions that we are asking.
try and earn some respect.
Because like they say, near anu ehu and di one dance here. These are things that I have seen. Sorry, near who and anu di one dance. Thank you, Mr. James Clark. Of course, what I have seen is what I'm talking about. And that's what I want us to discuss. I have made up my mind that at least every 2 weeks, I'm going to take a leave. Then I will be traveling around to look at our tourism sites, then bring those informations to our leaders. So those steps are for our leaders. For us to see how we can really channel our strength, our resources into what we call useful ventures. Say anyane sa menu enye ye da o. Anyane sa enye ye da. Music coming from Billy Lawrence, she called this one Come On. Of course you got to come on. Say anyane sa enye ye da. I'm asking say ye be ni ye a enti enu ni ana. Me de menyan nti ye say education minister Honorable Edutum ne maame ato. Honorable me ma ya akọ. But notwithstanding that fact, we are watching keenly. Yeah, fee nipa hwe kwan ya Mobefa so mobe bosom twi road with that speed we had opened our eyes widely, and that will tell us or that will let us know that if you prioritize the dead more than the living, we will know. Of course, I'm in the studio also with my man James Clark, aka Honorable Alafia.
I wanna share my world and let the in. I made up with sugar and spice and everything nice. I got a lot of goodies for a woody with the hoodie. So how would you putting out the fire? What? Bring out the best in me. Ain't you got no guts? All this time I've been anticipating. Come on, love. I'm through with the waiting.
Etikasa mibisano, anasa sama mibisano, enunio. Is that worth it or what? My brother Nanaya Mensa Joel, the morning show host of Oyeripa FM, is telling me, say, Master, this is propaganda. Why would I have to do propaganda about this? Joel, why would I have to do propaganda about this?
Are you a politician?
No, he's the morning show host of Oyeripa FM in Kumasi. And my brother Joel is telling me, say, I am doing propaganda.
No, is he a political affiliated station or Oyeripa FM? Are they a political affiliated
station? I don't know, but that's the message.
Propagandist in what way? In what capacity?
Alafia. That is the message my brother Joel Nanayao Mensa Joel, the morning show host of Oyeripa FM, is telling me that I am doing propaganda.
But can I say something? Which man can be saying the morning show na day or the
Please repeat those songs to me.
Just politics and I said okay about social issues and all can you be propaganda.
No, that is what I can't tell. I don't know.
All morning show they be the politics. I mean him the ordinary morning show here. But say ordinary morning show near politics. Now so the entertainment roundtable. Criticize it. The rules. Anyway, I don't see why.
Anyway, Honorable James, let me read this message. This one is coming from MB Prince. MB Prince says he's watching us, and MB Prince comes back again. MB Prince is also a radio presenter in Kumasi on Light FM. Okay. He comes for the fire emoji. Says fire. Then Shelly,
Light
FM in Kumasi. Yes, formerly where Bone Tie really works. Yeah. Then Shelly Koshi Lamte also comes waving at us. Emmanuel Ose Boatin is also waving at us. Amma Brales is also waving at us. Sofo John Okan Lomo is also watching us. Thanks, Sofo. And my brother, one DJ too in Ashanti region by name Texas DJ, the Adonai is also watching us and also waving at us. And Nana Trimude is also waving at us and also watching us. And Nana Trimude she's a sister. Then Nana Trimude comes back and says that it says Phiiphi, Nana Trimude is watching you live from America. Much love, bro. Much love to you, sis. Then Bex Kelly is also watching us. Then Nanayao Mensa Joel says, Massa, this is propaganda.
Problem,
let me finish reading my
tourism site.
I don't know. Let me finish reading my message. This one is also coming from Nana Trimude. She says that more fire. She says she's enjoying the fire we are throwing in here. Then Nanayao Mensa Joel, the morning show host of Oyeripa FM in Kumasi. Yes. Or say, how many bad roads do you have in Accra?
We know we have bad roads in Accra now. But we are talking about Bosumtri. You live in Kumasi, you have the morning show. What are you doing about it? It's a tourism attraction sector. Politics,
yes, there are a lot of bad roads. Let's know. There are a lot of bad roads in Accra here. But I can tell you that the road that leads to Kwame Nkrumah Museum, it is good.
Yeah.
To Osu Castle, it is good.
James Fort,
it is good. Usher Fort, it is good.
Yeah.
To Adan, it is good.
The road to La Beach.
To La Badi Beach, it is good. To La Palm Royal Beach, it is good. right? And I agree to what you are saying to a certain extent that yes, Menshia Road is good. But I'm asking you, Nanaya, if you had ever used the Jachi Pramso Bosumtri Road quite recently, Nanaya, you would understand and share my pain. You see, my wife lives on that particular stretch of road. My wife lives on that stretch of road, which I must be honest with it. And listen, that road, it's not fit for human settlement. And foot to be to the sense of foot will be able to say car you can't even see it. What I say, I am really surprised. My wife I'm coming. My wife has also come says that it should him. She says I'm doing him. Anyway,
want to hear more.
And tell my papa, yes, and whatever that you say, I accept it in good faith. Then Kojo Malo is also watching us. Okay, Mr. Lafe,
the person we catch a morning show host say or Kumase meeting say, but if you are not call a lake person treat said I mean call honor. But once I will mean our couple, our casa. I was saying, meaning so to me truck, and I will videos to show on the page. Ain't you know your best friend. Minia, so won't call to Kumasi why a morning show at check now won't call lake person tria. Messrs. A cop. Na kotre kwano na bra na fire report bra na yina yintimi mo Ghana nyenko nanim. Now talking about Accra na wo ka say how many bad roads na wo Accra. Let me tell you something. Me so may a little bit there, but this current government with the Sino Hydro contract no munya no, all the intercity roads in Accra, the MPP government, all the intercity roads in Accra because of the Sino Hydro deal, they are doing what? They are tarring most of the roads. Areas that we don't even expect, or I was not thinking, said those areas will be tarred. No, my brother, I am telling you, say, come to Greater Accra and come and watch. You will be baffled. Taifa Burkina, Adwa Savos area, before it was bad. Now come and see.
That's Domi Kwabenya,
come and see from Taifa Burkina to Atomic Junction is tarred. From Taifa Burkina to Chris Asafo is tarred. You understand? Intino me can be there, and then
okay,
just
finish.
And then answer me call because of Abina Ghana, Kunama Entertainment, or me Ghana Art and Entertainment Awards. The 4th or 3rd edition on the 24th, 18th of September. When to make on fee, East Legon, the Biom School Junction, Accra House of Folk, former player. Joseph Famia, he's now a contractor on Amandzeba, and go and look at the kind of roads they are doing over there. Very perfect. Or see these guys are doing a wonderful job. Intimate show.
Maybe
say who need information. Look for your information and come out
James,
again. We are ready for you, my
James. Let me say a very good evening to our own Bra Yima, formerly of Onuya FM. Bra.
Hey, senior.
Yeah, Yima, I greet you. I greet you. Yeah, Yima, I greet you. Wherever that you are, we salute you, Bra Yima.
Senior.
Let me do this. This one is coming from Inoke Japan. He says he's watching us.
Oh.
And this one is also coming back again from Nanayao, Mensa Joel. He says that why is Bosumtri the subject matter? Question. Champion Ashanti Rose. Because
you visited.
Oh, then this one is coming from Supremo the couple. He says he's watching us.
Thank you.
Then let me come to Yima Nanayao, Mensa Joel again. He says you have been with. He said you have been with, and you know so well how deplorable the entire Ashanti regional roads are. You see, my subject of concern, my subject of concern is that when I came to Kumasi last 2 weeks, I took time. One again because my wife also was on that particular stretch of road. And on Nanten, there's some sort of no. Me and so many imagine say no. You see, for stress and all those things, I need to come for what we call a visitation or vacation. And me buy, I took time to live on that particular stretch of road because I've got property on that particular stretch of road. And me call Bosomuntre, Lake Bosomuntre, say I want to go and have fun or to go and sit there for a while. You understand it? And so my name is Mano Echo a hop, and my wife went there. I mean the entire family went there. When we were going, bruv, the road is so deplorable to the extent that it is not even more trouble, and yet that is the thing. Now and waiting home, Udu Lake, bruh. There is nothing there called tourism that will even attract anybody to come in there to say that I am coming to watch what they say the biggest man-made lake in Africa, which is situated in Ghana, specifically in Ashanti region. And me, my problem is that Ashanti region, NPP majority caucus, Wama Bong. Remember? Woko Eastern region. I will give you an example. Me also driving through a road minister Chrome. Amandzeba, right? It's what west, so it's what east. Bruh, from the junction to the town, it's like Circle Dubai. Wow. Street lights all over. But when you check the activities that goes on there, and the activities that goes on the Lake Bosomchi Road, that Atonsu stretch of road, right? Or the Bosomchi stretch of road, no. The activities on that road, it's more economical than the Etiwa West Defense Road. And to me compare, because he's a road minister, and to me, as to the Chrome, ye well, and educational minister. So a honor on us wofi. To the sense. Oh yes, our school. See, our school or Kwane so they are buying. I agree. You see, I said I top it up to him. But if this is what we stand on, where should we dinner and the two are back? And the more party. I think some of us 2024 will revise and campaign in the different tone. I'm not doing politics because I'm a creative arts person. I'm a creative arts person, and that is where I eat from. So if that place is not good, how would I be able to even say, but the tourist alcohol for me to even get my daily bread? How do I do that?
It's a problem. Then say a planning here. The Smyyth Makani say, I think say the road minister says.
I think say messages in Bapa messages in Bapa. This one is coming from Nana Chimude or Nana Kodie. She's a sister. She says, if you don't mind Nana because he's supposed to talk about these issues, I think he's jealous. Nana, I'm not the one saying it, neither am I the one speaking about it.
But he can pick it up and also talk about it.
Nana also comes back again and says that I see where your energy lies. Or don't see. It's a good cause, bro. Ashanti region must rise. Fix Ashanti roads. Nana, on this call, I told me that to you. My Bob and Sam said, if Ashanti region roads must be fixed, then. But you see, me angle ni and said now. So what share? Time a year sworn in a year.
The president.
No, a year president. Okay, I said we should be citizens, but not to be spectators. We should not be spectators. In this case, me, I want to be a citizen on this part. Secondly, yes, sworn in a year minister for tourism, Muhammad Ibrahim Awa. The accolades are the man who is so action driven, action oriented, then he got going, or your marketer, or your this. Good. And with Makuka Kumantitu, they say he's got experience, he has what, blah, 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 blah. So I'm asking, say, with all these accolades, with this shower of, or let's say, praises in India, is this how, or this is the best they can do?
Okay.
No, that's only my question. Right. He comes back, he says, senior. He says, senior Amandzeba, have you left MPP? Now, you see the fact that listen. No. The fact that I'm a card-bearing member of the ruling party, that does not mean that I should be blind. And for me, I took this words from the president, sitting president, say, we should not be spectators, but we should be citizens. And to me be so president and I be bone. That's the ministers need in chino. One can't tell me patrol. Why never come and say it is we the media people. And me, I feel so. It's about time you better channel your energies, your time, your resources to them and tell them, say, sir, said you Obiako Rod to home. Obiako can naked video. Near better radio TV so now you can make Amandzeba. Those stories does not cut. It doesn't catch my attention. These are the things that catch my attention because I feel so. Maybe I did them come. It's for a tourist purpose. Ebia na ochina na nyem me. Maybe na kokoi me baby. And never be and see a baby. Are they also going to go through that same model? I'm just asking. Now, I'm just asking. Honorable. This one is coming from Busumburu Sean Kingston. He's a blogger, but I think he's on.
Blogger.
No. He's in Kumasi. Busumburu Sean Kingston. No, Kumasi. No, he was in Kumasi.
Okay, Busumburu.
I think he went into hibernation, Kakra. But say he's preparing to come back again. Busumburu.
That huge black
yes,
guy.
yes, that huge black guy. Very good evening to you. And again, Nana Kodie, Nana Chimude Kodie comes back. He says, I say applause to Nana Yao. Now he talk sense.
Yes,
Nana, I'm not the one saying no.
He's coming home.
Yes, then Nana Yao comes back again saying, Nana Yao Mensajua comes back. Also, do we have a serious creative art industry in this country? Yes, Nana Yao. Nana Kodie comes back and says, Nana Yao, you be funny power. You see, the reason why the reason why it's here Nana Yao, it's Nana Yao home. On person be far I didn't any serious and say because one the attention in the focus SC Ebia finance defense agric interior and self also but when you take even you spend 20% of your time and say your political show no to discuss creative arts and such salient things now believe in me we can make progress. I am telling you. I came to Kumasi and you never gave me the opportunity to even be on your show to also explain some of these things to you. But what I say, but it doesn't mean say my friends my Mao. I came, but one frame it. To me sorry Mao show. So I would have recapped some of these things to you and give you picture, video evidence to that effect. Honorable Pachokoso.
Okay, Madam Anaya has to say he's been fair and honest with us. As a brother, colleague, and a senior or a media personality like him, listening to us.
He is the morning show host of Oripa FM in Kumasi.
No problem, Nana, only problem, the mechanism is I want Nanaya to use his platform to talk to the government to also ask for the part or the share of the cake of the Sino-Hydro contracts, which I know say the money is supposed to be used for some of the majority of the road sectors in Ghana. Inti Nanaya only morning show colleagues, morning show hosts are more Kumasi, Ashanti region specifically. Mon try say mo best start to say mobile fix the Ashanti region roads. And then also ask for even if it's a demonstration, they have to we all have to join to hold sometimes to bring that thing. I feel we have to do it. Sometimes the demonstration necessarily doesn't matter. Let me tell you,
I'm listening.
With this a personality like Nanaya, he can just use like 2 or 3 weeks to do this advocacy work with alongside his few colleagues. Say fix Ashanti regional roads, especially the tourism sites, like Busuntri to lead with. And then you say, if there's no money, you want your portion of the Sino-Hydro contracts. Sino-Hydro money, you want that part of the money to be used in fixing some of the roads, especially the tourism sites in Ashanti region, so that the government, I know the government...
Nice. Can you, I'm coming on, can you please call... Nanaya for me. Yes, Nanaya Joel.
So tell Nanaya to.
I should spell it.
No, I want you to call him.
So whilst we are preparing to call Nanaya,
yes.
What I also saying is the next thing too is that minim say aban ye nyoma bebrebe. What I say, aban ye nyoma bebrebe. By yen citizens no so. Yen try say ye be demanding. What I say, yen try say ye be demanding what is right for our own selves. What I say, because say ye requested for what is ours are the government or the leaders, they will listen to us. What I say, they will listen to us. You know, say, mope se monye sanyo mana. Politicians are there to listen to us. Politicians are there to listen to us. And whatever we ask politicians to give us or they should do for us, they will do it. But minia. Oh, minim say politician be anywhere na de bia make say leader be anywhere. Oba say oba ba be say o man no. Ana oba no aba be hwe no nko ane hu. All the leaders come with good intentions. From Dr. Kwame Nkrumah all the way down to Nana Adodan Kofi.
Alafia,
yes,
please hold on for me. Let me, Nana, please send me how do you call a message in private, how do you call your number privately for me to call you. I think I've lost your contact. I don't know why. I changed my phone. That's the more reason why. So Nana, please, with all due respect, with the greater respect, please send me a message in my inbox. Or send me a message and through by your number and I'll call you back, right? I'll be glad so that you contribute to the show. I'll be happy.
Okay, it's said na make no a ban bi ana pani bi ani ho a oba se oba be abesai o man na oba be ha o man no. So ti ase omo nyina e ba se omo ba be boa amane o makoyi betia na wan a wo mo ban wan no. You see, when the president cannot be everywhere. So when a president appoints someone as a minister, as a DC, as an MC, and the rest, no, na omuntimi nyoma juma ya. I don't know. Crawford say abiding yard. Recently, what they say, most people were saying, say the current or the former MCs and the DCs omo wa ban mo no. Bebre akumakura ne odo omo de ye adwuma no minua enye sa odo no na omo de ye adwuma sese because omo si omo nya confirmation say aban a confirm omo biem ba me bisa o say me ma totrotro na me dia ma say twi every day be sales mame me trust after 1 year magic na fi unsem afina so me nji ka no but anopa bia sorry awko adwuma. Don't you have to come and do the sales for me? Must I come and tell you, say, Minia, Mekasa Febeso Ameji, Nanye, until they have Bosumi and Sana, Bosumi Siabium. Minyan Kayano still, oh, yeah, Juma. It also the sales, Bremy. What I say, and no need no ma, and Penifuni be at fee, and you have your bonny a one Penifuni be Chimno. Omdi had the so called leaders now to say, be at the president, and Crawford Marshall appoint you more. Almost say, young confirm one into be a near Juma. What I say, or quite Juma, all right, too. But you may be near, you may be also the 2-1 on 1 to 2 a year. So what I say, yes, I had been, but many yes, I go back to tourism. Tourism, yeah, dear, okay, the year of return.
Yeah.
And penny for she share the year of return at the buy, you know, over $2 million. Sikaputo, I free the year of return when you scattered.
Yes.
It me support to say, Lake Bosumchi Rose, Omoye. Na say penny for being a dream papa, you go see hotels. Our areas,
expansions will take place in there. And only me say when Honorable Kennedy Japan car say, young Faki Post Castle and from man for management. Me and Kasan mi Krum, a Apam fort. It is sitting there rotten. The fort is sitting there rotten. No, I mean, said the fort is sitting there rotten. Cape Coast Castle, there's nothing going on there. But these are big revenue collection points for our tax. Say you to me, you hold me here, brah. Say, Sikai be free hold me even a single day. It will beat your imagination. Trust me.
Anything that maybe says, brah, are we prepared as a country to turn the country around? Sabi yo ye ni abamu enso de bia yetime creative before. So ta say ye ni abamu no de bia yetime creative before. Enti bisa ho say e die na ya na WhatsApp positions na obi wa den papa or the radio so serial callers omo free ani e mo position as MCs, DCs, assemblymen say no masisa. Obi edi party echi or a spokesperson for the party or ye serial caller or be kasa sa or pe MP ni abre won ho aboa ne sa onya MP ship na no asesa obi ye MP onya minister kan ho a no asesa e die potin na wo ho omo wie a omo nya positions ni wie a ye di omo kosa give back 2 weeks or few days courses now. What is the kind of orientation I did mom?
James, my patcho homesuman kaka. Let me, you see, I did papa a very hurting. These days, you say OTA radio, and I say we share TV, and I say, Sabio, it gets to the interactive side. That's all sending messages saying, "Kaya, I am a pa." We waste your time, and some man for so because you want to hear that message being read.
Yeah.
My man call back to me messages in the This one is coming from Sean Kingston, Busumbru Sean Kingston. I'll say big apps, fire my bosses. We need to put our leaders on our toes.
That's it.
That is true, Sean Kingston. This one is also coming from Nanaya Mensan Joel. He says, call me, let me contribute to your show, senior. Nanaya.
Family number no man on phrase.
Nana me pacho.
Our phrase 0244.
Nana pacho so wuti a phrase sa number we so
0244.
Na me mfrɛ back.
283 007.
0244
283
007. 007. Me honorable me pacho sanka ni biom.
Nana ya se wuti a phrase sa numbers we so 0244 283 007. Ofra ye be throw back and I'll
na me pacho frame me was an na man so na me pacho na me fell back. Why? Please, with all due respect. This one is coming from Busumbru Sean Kingston again. It says, come to Bosumtwe. Poor road network. We have the Ashanti regional minister, educational minister, chairman to me, all from this constituency. We have had bad appointment in our region. Busumbu comes back again. He says that Kwabre East, our MP Francesca Otin comes see poor roads, a constituency which gave the president 85,000 votes. Let me move on to this one. This one is also coming from Nana Ose Kweku. He says he's watching us. Nana Chimude also comes back and says that you dare Kumerica and do nothing about all this. So please.
Okay,
Nana is trying to tell me that I was in Kumerica and I couldn't do anything about this.
That time you were blind.
So I should just keep quiet.
That time you were blind. Now you can see.
It wasn't as if that we didn't really remember. It wasn't as if that we didn't really know what we had to do. But just that say, see, leaders don't listen. Right. That's the more reason why.
Right. What's the rhyme? 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 Right. What's the rhyme?
You know, sometimes you get a lot of technical challenges in the studio. Where's the? Good evening, now. Hello, good evening, now. Nana, I can't hear you. Please hold on for me. I'm coming. I'm checking my line very well. Good evening.
Right. What's the rhyme?
Hello,
Funny Love Radio, your lifestyle radio.
But what's the maker?
Yeah, but don't come back.
Me ba so bibia boko de. You are there to move bibia boko. As the morning show host of. Yeah. Can I say? Or your FM. Me ba so now see what contribution be on the subject we are discussing.
Yeah.
And what is your? Please let's have your take or your contribution. What you wanted.
Thank you very much. Hello.
Yes, please. You are on.
Good. Thank you very much for this opportunity. And I want to greet to your panelists in the studio this very moment. And then I know my brother Sean is also following. But I must say, but let me start with. I was saying it's a Muslim.
Funny Love Radio, your lifestyle radio.
Which is true.
Yes. And then the agenda you see Amandzeba have been with you in Kumasi. The last month, the last agenda we did was the day myself, what is the name, Sapon, and then other crew went to Sokobai. We went to meet Honorable Kenneth Kwesikankam.
Yes, I remember very well. That then Honorable Kenneth Kwesikankam had not been ousted.
Yes. And then that happens to be your area too. Honestly, baby, I want it.
Of course.
And then we use a route that you yourself told me that actually Kofui here. Very messy and very deplorable.
Yeah.
That is Ishiaiso, the center of Kumasi. You understand? My problem is we have a whole lot of issues in Asante region. There are a lot of tourist areas in Asante region. The last time I was
Funny Love Radio, your lifestyle radio.
Kwabre East.
Manswadubia. Honorable Clement to quite my CI. And then not only area, there are some areas or more mountainous areas. Yes, it's Tetefono, those are Shanti Tetefono, and Tukasia. Those campaigns. Emma Nancy, I come with a large mind, Yo Fratano. Emma, that area, Emma, there's almost a profile by the Charlie. This is a place. Charlie, it's a very nice tourist attracting area. History must be told. For so many years, on every house, things are like that. The last time we got Axia Mountains, Central.
Yeah.
Axia has got a whole lot of history. After the whole Ghana,
Funny Love Radio, your lifestyle radio.
But this is a community which has a very deplorable and very bad roads in our Asante region. We have 47 constituencies in Asante region.
Hello. Oh, woman, blind and drop it. I am sorry we had lost the morning show host of Oripa FM, Joel Nanaya Joel. We had lost him on the line, but we are trying very hard to call him back on the line so that he can finish with his contribution as well. So please be a bit charitable with us.
Funny Love Radio, your lifestyle radio.
Hello, Nana. Nana. Hello. Hello, Nana.
very clear. Yes, very clear.
So is it better now?
Yes, it's better. It's better.
Oh, okay. Then now let's go now.
Okay. So as I was saying, 47 constituencies, 43 for MPP, 44 for NDC. What have we gained as a region? Ashanti region alone gave the MPP 1,700,000 votes. Ashanti, the vote in Ashanti region alone cancelled about 9 regions. The NDC only had 600,000 votes in Ashanti region.
Okay.
Nanado Land's year of votes in Ashanti region at Atonsu, Unity Oil, one of Nanado Danko, Akufo-Addo Lanchi year of votes was about $500 million in Ashanti region in the capital. So, and the Bratonsu Kase Panoso, I go see Kumasi South Hospital.
Okay.
Matter for the past 4 years. I was at the hospital, Kumasi South Hospital, about a week ago. Many medical doctors on Dr. Buatu Kodin Kobo. I said, Charlie, COVID the bag, Ashanti region. We come for not free on my. We come for not here. Kumasi South Hospital. Yenny second pointer. Bibiania, Yenny come for not to check. Or say, Obi to me that ambulance move from Kapi to Kumasi South on. I don't know Abu Hospital on. Maybe on a normal day without traffic, without congestion, Uber to me, 5 minutes. It can take an ambulance for almost 1 hour. Maybe over 5 minutes. 1 hour, no, quite crime fair.
Okay.
This is the problem of Ashanti region. My problem with the creative arts, my problem with you this evening is that some of you, Amandzeba, the likes of Ejako, Matilda, Agenda 57, whatever. Moment away industrial players. Mona we creative art for mu year your friend say Jumama MPP or region. The last time na your friend say Sean Kingston catch them say creative art center Washington region ya to one more yenya nam say yenya dey ye real creative art for na momo prem mo year campaign ma MPP no obi appointment Ejako on the board we say how can we champion yeah,
please pardon me, board Benson Ejako.
Okay.
Board Benson Jacoda.
Ejako is an ambassador for something I can't really recall.
Oh,
but
I think it was that was under Madam Catherine Afeku. Now ambassador for I mean the ambassador the tourism ambassador is no more appointed, you know.
I can't really recall, but I know.
Yes, it was. I'm coming. It was the tourism ambassadors that they appointed in the initial stages. But only now, more time of expiration in office had expired, so they are no longer active again.
Whichever way.
Matilda Asare, it's not in government. On that board, Biaso.
I understand she's not in government. But what I'm saying is, you people, Amandzeba, I know you are one of the people who campaigned for the MPP. Who is holding the government accountable? Mu industry, creative art. Now, Okreku Mante, one of your very own, is the deputy minister for creative art. Someone, Okreku Mante, we know how he criticized everything in this country. Okreku Mante, very loud. So who is talking for you? Look at the industry, not only in Kumasi, the whole Ghana. A lot of tourist areas are watching Ghana and they didn't have damn pine. You see, people in the industry today are kind of fighting for their more panel. Obi have the contract. Obi have the Obedi. Munina mo dia juma na pine. And that just say I can. So I ask you a question in my post there. Do we have a serious creative art industry in this country?
Okay.
Amandzeba, what do you people talk about?
Please,
I follow you a lot.
No, one of my guests in the studio wants to ask you a question. I don't know whether it's an interjection or a question.
I'm here. Let you ask me.
Yeah.
Yeah, my about the Virgin Mediano. So,
Major Susinia.
Tobias and Yantuno said you also to Tuno. Nina, MY, the boy minor.
No, correct.
What to say? I just want some now kind of pessimity with them. Now you're queer. What to say? Jaquaka says, so we are gonna need not to Ghana has here. Who are masses so many now quebritry. What is our statement now? Okay, so why would he say such a thing if he's still on any of the MPP, if he's an appointee or he's still benefiting from the party? Why would he say such a thing? And we are one. And two, what we are doing here, and it's yenim say ye wo enkrofo a omadi yehwamo. What you say? Like he's saying, we are in Accra. But he said the name is Mekano. As a Ghanaian, at least the little I have read, they say the Sino-Hydro project is to help fix a lot of roads.
Exactly.
I mean, or comment in the band, I can't say, and ye biano, mahunk roads kakra in Accra here, no, they are being fixed. Has some of you, the morning show host or the political show host, have you people come together to set an agenda, say, we want the government to give us the share of the Sino-Hydro projects? Or have you even find out, say, Sino-Hydro projects, no, Ashanti region, more part of the cake any day? Have you people find out? If not, Mr. Ross, a memo assignment, once a year number, maybe within the week, no, I'll find out from you, senior.
Let me say this. The Sino-Hydro project, it's a Ghana project.
Okay.
Though the bauxite is from Yinayini, which is in the Asante region. My little bit disappointment in the entire project is that the first tranche of the money on the buy and can you feel say do a Ghana Japadi a CHM will be a nebi. My little disappointment is that Sikanamu no Modi acquired Tamale interchange. Tamale interchange by December, all other things being equal, or maybe Tamale interchange. That is my little bit disappointment.
Oh, so I was hoping on a share of the cake.
Say again. Hello?
Yeah,
please, we are here.
Maybe the
I'm here.
Okay, my friend is saying, and maybe
my problem is say, I think China, you be free, you room. You Japan about $2 billion. Next can move to Kraba. Last week I did stories in Yinayini. Krobia said, Abbas nay in Krobio is very deplorable. Krobio Honoma, Moto Grand. So not say to the sense that even Moto couldn't mean Rakan and Grekuru. This would be a Wusinanante. And this is the town where Omodio Majapadie Amma Ghana, China for America. So what would have been good and now what would have gone wrong if the government of the day I said, okay, when we cry this can a free so let's make the people okay. Mumia industries were one more. At least more quite crana. I want some quick woman say if you go there, they tell me say see a year quayama. You have to try your board, yeah, you have to try your cocoa. And you see, you do yaw. Because at a Japadia Bay, one would be a quayama. Sally, I feel my pony actually 2 years. You have sent cocoa here, airplane, you drink cocoa, you know, you truck of body, you know. I will board that, and then go to Tamale. Yeah.
I don't want us to digress on the issues that we are discussing. You understand it? Me, I'm only looking at it from purely, how do you call it, creative arts angle. The reason why I raise this particular issue is that for the last 2 weeks, I've been in the Ashanti region, and one of my reason is that now me perceive me share tourism sites say ministers are appointed to Mark Okukumantin as deputy Dr. Awa. So omo ye ni asefo na de ni no say eso ni anasa betumi aye na so mutumi ye because we have just barely 3 years. But from the look of things, me share that stretch of place now, nothing is going on there. And I don't want a situation whereby within the last days now because be MPP fear be mo na be sa ambosia me pacho there be say there be me pacho nyaboto 2024 oh
those is me you know
listen 20 no please now
you are the show
20 me pacho 2024 I there President Akufo-Addo na ban ebe free so meboa.
No correct.
He will stay in government in 2024 meboa.
No correct.
Good. And what I want to know is that we don't want a situation whereby we'll be shortchanged at last minute no one say that baby just to swindle the minds of the people. Me cause that stretch of the road. I lived on that stretch of the road for 2 solid weeks. And I'm telling you, Nana, there's nothing economical on that particular stretch of road. To talk about tourism, when you go to Lake Bosomunche, listen, Nana, you wouldn't even want to spend a day or two, even to say that particular even day there, because there's nothing that looks tourism. Me patoti say, I have got other places to do that I went. In the subsequent days, I also come with issues on it. Say I your money ye. Let's say the tourism. Every movie of money, and I said the tourism. So I buy more money here, like the way about Rwanda money, other Dubai money. As for you now, say near na. These are the things that I'm looking at. I'm devoted to politics.
Yeah. Amandzeba. Yes, let me chip this in.
Okay.
All what I want to say for now. Now who focus and I'm going agenda no. For the creative art industry, for the tourists, revamp the tourist attraction areas. We know the industry players, the more the industry, the creative art industry. You supported this government. The most sorry, you better watch it. The most sorry, you like Amandzeba. I know you and the other people are. Most sorry, that's what's a creative art industry.
For me, for now, I'm highly disappointed.
Yes, I know. I've been following your arguments and your posts and everything. I know you are disappointed. Most sorry, bring the issues up. We are fighting for a good cause. Some of us who will support you people to achieve this.
Nanaya, you see, the fact that you are doing politics on radio, right? At least when you even give, like, let me say, 30 minutes on your show, at least in a week, I believe that some of us will come and explain issues better.
You know what?
No.
I've created a segment on my show.
Okay, then please forgive me for my ignorance. Forgive me for my ignorance on this. Right.
Yes, don't worry.
I'm sorry. Okay.
I started January. Me resuming January. I think January 4th this year, and I'm starting Juma. I started Juma, and I launched Matuli Boom, Yajili Boom. Nanado Bakumati those days, and I was there. Montoma me boom. So I started Nanado Yatoma Boom and Yajili Boom.
Okay.
And I've been going through all 47 constituencies in the region.
Okay.
We are fighting for development.
Yes.
So this is not something you get to one more. We are not putting it under the carpet.
No. Let me come to my last issue. Then if we have to wrap up, then we wrap up. On one note, now me for say the NPP members of parliament. I mean the majority caucus in the Ashanti region. I feel say they are being, I don't want to use the word lazy, and I said they are not working. And I said they are not working in the interest of the people, but they are working in their own selfish, egoistic interest. I said, I don't care about anything that goes on in the region. All what most of them they care about is, their belly driving big cars, living luxury. That's all. Because in the course of the week, me call a friend is saying. Road minister Kromo. Road minister Kromo activities a war on. Let's not compare that activity that goes on in Bosomchu constituency. I can tell you 100% say the activities in Bosomchu, it is far economically better than Etiwa West, right? But when you go there, check the way a manner road, over for sale West Dubai. I'm telling you this. So I am asking, is it that the people who voted for them in the Ashanti region, is it that they are empty-headed, in quote, and now say politics na omontias and omofo say let's sometimes say things to because they say Ashanti region is one of the regions at home. Osha Aponche Tare Cramponents or Obija the MPP at Tare Crashen to Amano. And Untia and Omoye Nipa no more, because me 2020 maybe Faka Bahabe vote 2 years. What I say? Maybe vote 2 years. I paid my own bills and everything. And you know how we had championed for this very government. But I feel said they are shortchanging us with what we call mediocrity development.
Amandzeba,
yes.
Let me say this.
Yes,
the government has its focus. Sometimes I don't blame MPs and then ministers because because of what we do, I have the opportunity. I've met almost all 47 MPs one-on-one. I've had.
And what do you tell them? What do you ask them?
No. I've had behind the scenes discussions with them. I've had interviews with them on air. And then, Charlie, it's not easy when you go up there. The government itself has its own agenda. The last time I interviewed the member of parliament for OTA for office in Asempua, and then he told me the Ashanti caucus has met with the president, has met with the chief of staff.
Then if that is the case, I first say the president of the land is not treating the people of Ashanti well, because in the last election, if it hadn't been the people of Ashanti, President Akufo-Addo would have lost totally.
Amandzeba, I think the people of Ashanti must rise. I feel sorry. So Mujai Sa Womonio Mana, Ashanti for MPP for MPP for MPP for. Niam Prim Puntu, yet to about Prim Puntu, yet to about Prim Kranko, yet to about, and I think gradually the people are rising to the occasion. Woman, what are they doing? You be a phone line this year. You have typical MPP people who call and say, Yampino, Yampine, Yaniabre, and yes, I have a wondering. So gradually, if the MPP as a political party, and we are Santamai who say the Mamuba Bam, a Santamai the Tua Bamamua. Let a good bear in the appointment, but now cry head and come over to her. And that's a water region. A man to my MPP, but the people did not go to vote. What's a medium in Pen DC? But the MPP and the main Congo Twaba.
And me,
so if
I foresee
and listen to the plea of the people are.
I foresee what happened in 2016 happening in 2024. I foresee it. If the MPP is not careful around, they're not careful. The region Ashanti will disappoint MPP in 2024. I have seen mark my words, or put this tape somewhere that you won't forget it. It would happen in 2024.
Oh my God, yeah, politics. But
for me, we are doing entertainment.
They still have the opportunity. First year in their second term, they still have 3 years to go. So they can change the minds of the people, bring development to Ashanti region. Kumasi interchanges 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021. Ashanti region interchange back.
Anyway, that's true.
The last time the roads minister came here, or the car 5, was a swami there, I'm gonna go junction there, fantastic roundabout there, I want you there, or call you could do can or quarter sana, or say previsibility. I did visibility drawings in other or could do can call a press conference, or say after no mere previsibility. Charlie, the lion and the double standards and then inconsistency is becoming too much. The people of Ashanti have had enough. They should bring development here. And that's all the people want. If they don't do it, work with the whites is enough. The people of Ashanti will disappoint them come 2024. Senior, I mean, fancy, that's it.
My guest, James Clark shop is the last question. Now, you fancy.
Matter.
Yeah, senior, then person bisa say, creative art school now almost see Ashanti region. So we are preview to it. How far? Makes it do about 65 to 70%. We are privy to it. What can you tell us about it?
In fact, the last time I checked, in fact, I don't have it offhand. I don't mean to say Omar Duanim, but I can say for a fact, I think Sean Busubru is on, Sean Kingston is on. I think he's privy to that. Because the last time, so I think he's privy to that. In fact, we know maybe Omar Du as it right now.
Okay.
Yeah,
personally, I have spoken to him about it. Now, funny enough, I think somewhere around Tuesday,
okay.
But now I was in a public transport, to me and see and no.
Okay.
But I'll come back again to check on it. Trust me. Yes. And when I come to, I'll let you know.
Martin Senior, we are all for it. Anything for development for the region, we are all for it. Senior, you are doing a great show. Keep it up.
Thank you so much.
That's how much, Senior.
Thank you so much. Okay.
That's the part, Senior. Okay.
Right.
Okay, thanks so much to Joel Mensah, the morning show host of Oripa FM in Kumasi. On a friend who contributed here on my that insightful, thoughtful, educative your friend is saying inside on the show. That Nana that's a no friends will chill my what they are mine. Yamisha, any other time I'll definitely going to call on you. Let me come over to my this thing, my console and check on the number of messages that had also come. This one is coming from Nako there. She only brought the emojis laughing. Then Nana Oti also says he's watching. Nana Oti comes back and says, "Good morning, bro." Hey, by this time, good morning, Nana. I think it's evening rather. Tapo error, Nana. Okay, Nana. So what, bro? Anyway, sorry, I don't know where you tapped from. This one's also coming from Abena Owusua. She says she's watching us. Eva Maria Daniel Greenfield says she's also watching us. Nana Kofi Amponsan says she's also watching us. Matthew Ade Fiko Darling, he also says you're also doing the watching. And Nana Joel also comes back again and says that, Charlie, you guys are doing a great job. Thanks so much, Nana. I appreciate your contribution, your input as well. When doing politics, we are talking about entertainment. How do we develop our creative art sites and roads that leads to those places? Because when the roads are not more trouble, it would be very difficult for us to say we will go or we'll be able to get there. Honorable James, let's come back to the studio.
Okay. Senior maker so about Amandzeba. Why are there? And Nania Joe also so. Wherever you are, these are the positive kind of mindset of people that we wanted in the country. Say, unye show now what see now contribute to. Now what me a phone in now it me I this good banter. And yet banter for ourselves, but it's banter for the country. And I know so it was a positive discussion that went on. So be a politician no here. The person what here saying say it's not radios run it's not microphones next year. We will not hate them. We love our country. We believe, sir, we've had the opportunity to say things, and whatever that we are saying, no, yeah, can't say the bear a better near my minimum enough for being Muslim. Say the bear a more biara a bino, a bit me a boa or mine have for on bit me a boa. You see, the creative arts for it's ye tourism attractions, sites, ye theaters. Here domes and here conference halls.
It reminds me, we're supposed to build to speak to Mercy Esiedu tonight, but to me, I'm feno. I'll tell you next week you'll be feno on the film village issue. I have taken time to also go to Kunsu. Nana Kunsu here Mercy Esiedu husband on 2,000 acres of land. On one side, another portion to he also gave 1,500 acres of land. Me perceive nkwohwe say asasino nana de man no nana asande ne nsaka ana say aban ebehunu yim business aban ba behunu ewo a friend saying asasino de man ho, and how far have they gotten to with the acquisition of the land, documentation of the land? Say aban ebe investing into the film village and say aban investing into the film village. The one at Bunsu Junction say aban eden nsa aba ho and say aban emma ho ni. We need to know all of these things. For me as a creative art person, that is where I make my money from. I don't sell drugs. Neither do I sell, how do we call it, appetizer or anything of a sort. I bet you say this, but
even when you sell appetizer yes, is part of creative
yes,
art because
I'm a fashion. I'm into fashion, right? And I'm a creative art person too as well. Into brands. I need to know the level at which, and as we need to know as an industry, the level at which the film village has gotten to. These are the things that I feel we need to, hammer government on.
Funding say or see now Amandzeba the mechanic say we'll continue to push government, we'll continue to push any individual that has taken a position. So when him say your position, not pressure no somawa. Resigning. It is only in Africa and I say your obi position and obi position. Not really Jumane Susena, not your na onye na be so be resign na amanya onkrofo mo na chi no omo bre yesre ye mpanimfo enye both creative arts for nko all sectors of life me so last me catch you na me ye adwuma bi me ni me boss ye agree on certain things no I decided to quit and me jai so no me ho to me didi me ye bibi are fine. Once you have a positive mindset, whatever that you do, wherever you step your toes to, whatever thing that your hands touches, God will bless it. It's made us a new opportunity. So, when we were here for Eddie Mame, which will be biara or follow you on Facebook, and I don't follow you now, which will be biara.
Okay, yanko James, me ba yanko Facebook, yanko share messages kakra e ba na fa eno so enso so horom na eno echi e ba na ya ba be rap up na what the things that we are supposed to do, then we do them. Producer, please let me take me to Facebook and let's see the message that actually came. Okay. This one, this is the Facebook messages that we have gotten so far. Please like the page, share the page, and follow the page. These are the things that you are supposed to do. Just do that for me and keep listening to Funny Love Radio. When you go to Facebook, it's Funny Love Radio on Facebook. When you go to Instagram, it's Funny Love Radio GH. Then when you go to YouTube too, it's also Funny Love Radio GH. When you go to mytunain.com, you just type Funny Love Radio, blue logo with a yellow beautiful inscriptions will pop up. Then you see us in there. Just tap on it, play. That it takes you to the station. You listen to it live. This one is coming from Oba Ama Papebi. He says, "Good evening, Mr. Amandzeba. I like your outfit. Thank you to Mr. Auntie Ama Oba Ama Papebi. Thank you, sweetheart." And this one is also coming from another listener. He says, "Good vibes, my big boss." My big bosses, thank you. Dominic West, great discussion, boss. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. I think the Facebook message didn't really come that much because we didn't share. I have shared it, but just that you didn't really, send in the messages. On WhatsApp, and Facebook, we had quite a couple of them. This one is also coming from Matthew Ade. Okay, I think I've read this one. This one is coming from Nana Jewel. I think I've read this one too. James. Yeah. We coming to the conclusion of the show for tonight. What will be your let me say your, I don't want to put it as an advice, but when you have the opportunity to actually meet any big man in government, what would you tell the person that these are the things that is bothering the creative art? Because the creative art, you see, election time, creative art people, you rally around to vote for President Akufo-Addo. Me who footballer biya in a stage. Politicians in compo be one compo stage go no mun gina on, but yana ye dwuma no. At the point some of us our lives were at stake. Now before me be no so no, mame nyewe show is being produced by DJ Nice, and a show no is being sponsored by Brandis Novel. Me patch Brandis Novel so opeso bolo asana. Anything cocktail beer serve local drinks serve a party a year wedding CBA me patrol. Contact Brandis Novel on Facebook as Brandis Novel _Sobolora, and also on Instagram is Brandis Novel _Sobolora. Then on YouTube is Brandis Rare Brandis Novel _Sobolo ura. Me pacho open ta de papa na ahye. Open ta de papa na ahye so perfume papa na egu hu me pacho. One wo mba ko baby open ohia ntade a o ma ne be sha. They will say, "Oh, your kids are looking beautiful." Please, the only place that you have to go to is 247 Zara Kids Shop. 247 Zara Kids Shop. Ho na wo kwa ubenya ntare papa e de ama wo ma. Amomu pie be ka so, "Wow, your kids are looking beautiful." O papa na so mu wia ye beka say you are smelling good. Mama so ye beka say wow, you smell better, because hona perfume papa cologne and a perfume papa pa no the fee any 247 Zara Kids Shop. Enti me pa cho o patade enkola atade and say o mama na so pe o pe watade o pe enkola shoe o pe perfume papa me pa cho 247 Zara Kids Shop. Na o papa no o pe Peter Ascot ahye Ope Christian Loboti Ashe. Ope James Papa. Ope a friend is V12 Classic. I don't know better. I bought and as I did a body here. Ope set to digest one V12 Classic. Belt I would do. I say, hey, James, and then Memo Daneme. A 247 Zara shop. Open papa, open jeans papa, open suit papa, open shirts, bibia pepia concerning men. Belt, the patcho 247 Zara shop. Na say oh we ni na o be ma also wo si o bopem no me patcho na ebia obi invite to birthday party and so obi invite to program bi menko emfa wo wofu enkonko to obi aduane so menko enkonko by set one no ento obi nam so me patcho wo kwa eno one say obeba 247 pork joint ye wo North Kaneshi eye Palace Street so directly opposite ye 247 but formerly opposite your friend say the former Barclays Bank and their friend Absa no e hodma ye no mu di hwani mu odu oba hodma onu also fi boliga office and ma ofi apam office nya breku ofi enyinesu ofi jache pram so ofi your friend is body for body beto choko me pacho pork a wo we a uhunu se sa pork we a wo we die asa ponchinam na wo we no pork a ne kama burgers kura fi abrochire be oda eme de sene wo mo ho no me pacho 247 pork joint oba 247 pork joint me pacho ka se o hwe eye chase o de ka se man chase ana ka se o hwe ne ba poly ana dollar ana jima omumu bia obehwe kama no de ka chensa Amandzeba na recommend ma se bra honom nti oba obanye bi mate se pampan bi ebe mu hanom ye show se 247 pork joint no fresh pork no koso masa mami 247 pork joint pork ni bi na menhwe se yampa se cent na mete ye no sa na tie de a show no ye de aba ewieye na I believe say in wanting to build a nation no enye menewo pay asede and say nyame nko ama asede eye nia asede it's a collective effort ye nia asede nti no we me ma wo James me ma
247 pork joint na ba studio
247 pork joint about studio patoje
oh minia
anu ni
baby awo me pay Joel ready baby awo dia no ba ko a
obi be ka say didn't do studio an say we
for advertisement.
The reality of
I think the producers who are,
yes.
You know,
and
they are very nice.
Master say, producer, maybe Master say, near Kana Anya Odeno, Fache, a candy and candy me pacho. Man, fan serious because we want to build a state. President Kufuor say we should be citizens but not to be spectators. That's the more reason why we are discussing issues pertaining the creative art industry. And James Mpacho, your last question.
All right, Madam Asibibre, Namada Zara 247, Madam say Namada Sobulu for Noswasi, and Zara pork joint for so already normal
247 pork joint.
Zara 247 pork joint already master tea show needed that media Messaka media.
And I'm worried at the Bruta.
A bedo BBRC say Omukosuti Funny Love Radio. Omukosuti, Yawanema Papa Bibre the Momo. And we'll give them insightful information, point to point, good information. Propaganda. So that na ashase binimo kano. We'll make sure so we'll be citizens, citizens but not spectators. Thank you.
Thank you too. My name is Amandzeba, Phiiphi, Smyyth, like I said. Next week, same time, we'll be coming your way with Showbiz Roundtable, right here on your radio, Funny Love Radio, your lifestyle radio, the radio for discerning minds and also radio for the youth. Show was being produced by DJ Nice, Mr. Nice, the only Rasta would do, be a diaper mo. Now, I just me feeling it too much, but maybe we'll hold me. Anyway, Charlie, peace. Thanks so much, DJ Nice. Peace. All right, let's go.
I want to be your best. Understand? One time I met her, I would do it all. Come on. One time I met her. Why clever be mad? Come on, he break it through. Yo, be me mad. What's up, man? Here go that girl they call Roxanne. Forget about Roxanne, what's up with Guantanamera? I asked her for her number, she said, Kaya de la Boca. She said, are you a dealer? She see me in my Viper. The only thing I hustle now is records for the paper. She said, ¿Cómo se llama? Me llamo Wesley Sniper. She looked at me and laughed and said, you far from my actor. It kinda made me wonder, did the girl catch the papers backstage on the agent had a thing for entertainers?
Oh, you flex so rotten. Every man out there want bust off the button. How you make them lock down Alcatraz prison? Escape from the rock and still not get nothing.
If she left in the next man's car, hold up. Rumor said she got a thing for pushers, and if you got pesos, you all up in the bushes. Last time I saw her was in Gotham City, riding on a motorcycle with R. Kelly. I can't be bothered. Life's like Sodom and Gomorrah. Oh my God, and I.
Hey, Aouda and Maria now too.